Andrew. Hi, buddy. Waiting for my other computer to cooperate. Cooperation. It's not cooperating right now. It's getting old. I'm all right. You know, it's Wednesday. Kept thinking it's Tuesday. Anytime you get a holiday on a Monday, it always screws you up a little bit, you know. My phone won't stay charged, so I got to put my phone on the charger. I really got to get something to cover that up over there. Got to get something to cover that up. Vincenzo. Good evening, buddy. There we go. There is typically a plant. I have to go buy a new one. Yeah, it looks messy. I'm sorry. I feel like I should put something in front of it. It looks horrible. Oh, I don't even know what to put there right now. It looks hideous. That looks absolutely hideous. I don't even know what to do about it. And JoJo, good to see you. And good to see you during the fair. A couple times. That was a pleasant surprise to see you and you go too slow. Always good to see the two of you. Haas, thank you for the follow, by the way. Host, good to see you too. That's very bizarre. Very bizarre. So Haas 00312 and Host 00132. There's my daughter. Hi, Peanut Pie. Hey, mods, can you keep an eye on those two follows that just came in out of nowhere? Very, very fishy. Hi, Peanut Pie. She has Twitch on her tablet now. So she says she gets notifications every time she sees Daddy go on. So hi, honey. How was your day at school? Did you have another good day? Avery, I'm going to sing you a song. I get to see you tomorrow, too. Jojo, thank you for gifting a sub to my daughter. I'm going to sing a song for you. She stares at the ceiling once again with 100 thoughts. Maybe he knows who I am. Probably not. She walks down the hall with her head down low, scared to meet his eyes. Even when she hears his voice, swarm of butterflies. It's impossible to get you off my mind. I think about 100 thoughts on you all 99. I understand that you will never be mine, and that's fine. I'm just breaking inside. He walks down the crowded halls, blinded by this light. The girl with her head hang low shows her eyes. Just tried to talk to her, but there's no easy way. So every time he raises his voice, she runs away. It's impossible to get you off my mind. I think about all the thoughts and you are 99. I understood that you will never be mine. It's fine, I'm just breaking inside. Maybe she'll stay, start to head over his way. One day she'll look into his eyes. Instead of breaking in, she'll call him mine. One day I'll grab her by the waist, force them to me face to face. One day I'll look into his eyes and say, you're my only light. It's impossible to get you off my mind. Thinking about 100 thoughts and you are 99. I understand that you will never be mine, and that's fine. I'm just breaking inside. That's for my peanut pie. No, honey, Josh isn't on. Make sure you don't post too much. Don't clog up the chat, okay? Just say hi and listen. Tell Kitty I said hello. Judd Philby, thank you. JC, thank you, Reese Govern, with your prime 8 months. Tell Kitty I said hello. Don't type too much stuff in here, honey buns, okay? Got to make sure everybody has their room so they can say their stuff, all right? Okay? Deal? All right, let's do some Queen. John Philby, thank you so much for the donation, my friend. JC, thank you for the resub. And Aunt JoJo, again, thank you for giving out the sub to the one and only Peanut Pie 352. And there's my niece. It's a family affair tonight. Hi, Aaron. Air Bear is in here tonight, all the way from Florida. Let's do some Queen for Judd. Tonight, we're doing songs. The theme is songs with the word love in the title. Can you request anything you want? Can you read it? It's kind of, yeah. It fucks with your eyeballs. Cheap Trick. I got this the other day. Hell yeah. I was going to buy another one of their shirts that I had in the past, but I really love this one because I don't know, it's cool. Different color. So let's do some Somebody Really Love. Can't wait to see you too, honey buns. Tomorrow, I'll pick you up from after school. All right, let's do some Queen. Judd, becoming the stream boss. Thank you, my friend. Some Queen for you. Can anybody find me somebody to love? Each morning I tell little, can't barely stand on my feet. Take a look in the mirror, say hello to me. I spent all my years believing you, but I just can't get no relief. Lord, somebody, somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love? I would call every day of my life, work till like my bones at the end. I take home my own pay, on my own. I get down on my knees and I start to pray till the tears come down by my Lord. Somebody, somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love? He would start every day. I try, but everybody wanna move in town says I'm going crazy. Got a lot on my brain, got no common sense, got no one there to believe. Oh, somebody, somebody, anybody find me somebody to love? Well, I got if you got no rhythm, keep on losing my beat. I'm okay, I'm alright. Oh, I'm gonna face no defeat. Well, I gotta get out of this prison cell. Someday I'm gonna be free, Lord. Find me somebody to love. 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 Somebody, somebody, somebody find me somebody to love. Can anybody find me somebody to love? Carrie K, hello. It's stuffy in here. Let me turn the AC on. Oh, stuffy. Jager, how was it? I'm so skeptical about watching it, man. I've said before, I have such a high regard that I'm like, I don't know. I hold them, and I don't know. Is it worth watching? All right. Thank you so much, Rap Watts. Captain Catsy, good to see you. Iceman Hart, good to see you. Let's do some Elton John for Judd. Firehouse song for Lisa. Lisa, good to see you. Thank you for gifting out that sub again and for the cheering of 500 bits. And Joe Pick coming up too. It's going, man. Yeah, I heard that. I've seen how they shot that, and they literally got it to a T. That's pretty cool. The artistry of how to do that and like recreate stuff, that gave it a lot of it gave me some respect for what is going on. Shade of You, thank you for 7 months. Thank you so much for the resub. 7 months and using your Prime. And we're going to put off a raffle for a free song in the queue, courtesy of our good friend, Judd Philby. So just type ! Join. It'll give you a raffle ticket. Put it in the hat. The bot will pick everybody. It's a random person. Got the cat. Good to see you. Average Country JoJo, you in here. I got to say that because Aunt JoJo's in here. We got both JoJo's in here. Can you feel the love tonight? Mr. Elton John. Here's a calm for everyone to the rush of day, when the line of the rolling world can't be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. Can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough to make wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. Can you feel the love tonight? How I'll let you rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds leave the very best. There's a time for everyone, if they only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors, when the heart that is star-crossed warrior beats in time with yours. Can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. Can you feel the love tonight? How I'll let you rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds leave the very best. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds leave the very best. Jojo, thank you for gifting out the 5 subs in the middle of a hype train early on. Hype train, Carrie K, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, Iceman Heart. I'm going to play a song Joe pick. I'm going to pick a song with a... Look at all the love songs coming up tonight. Shut up. Thank you so much. No, I have studio monitors in here. So I hear I got speakers behind my stuff. So I hear it in real time. Dagger, congrats. Driana, good to see you as well. I didn't get to say hi. If I said hello to you, good evening. We're in the middle of a little early stream. Hype train. Dagger Blackthorn, congratulations. And thank you, Judd Philby, for gifting out that song in the queue. Oh, hey. Get back here, computer. I'm going to do a song. Master Penguina. Thank you. Yeah, Rep Rats, if you have a certain microphone doesn't pick up a lot of stuff, more directional microphone, you can have that without having feedback. Just like doing it live. John, good to see you. Thank you, buddy. Master Penguina, thank you so much again for that bit. Minute left in the level 2. Will we get to level 3? Will we clear the level 2? I know it's early on. We don't hype it up too much. Greetings from the United States. Shizzo, thank you so much to Germany. This one's called Somewhere Between I Love You and I'm Leaving by Cody Jinks. Shade of You, thank you, pushing us into level 3. 5 gifted subs. It is September. John, thank you for gifting out the sub. It is September. Well, I'm somewhere between I love you and I'm leaving. Somewhere between I need you and letting go. And it scares me so when I look hard, I find no good reasons. Somewhere between I love you and I'm leaving. I'm somewhere between I miss you and I'm gone. Running hard through the middle of the night, you spend yours alone. Hold you close, then I'll let you go, even wailing off alone. Somewhere between I miss you and I'm gone. Tries to buy me on my mind, no matter where I go, I'm alone. Here with you, out there tearing down some road, nowhere is home. You're the only thing on earth that I believe in. I'm somewhere between I love you and I'm leaving. Well, the times upon me hold my mind, no matter where I go, I'm alone. Here with you, out there tearing down some road, nowhere's home. You're the only thing on earth that I believe in. Here I can go and not break even. I'm somewhere between I love you and I'm leaving. Somewhere between I love you and I'm leaving. Commander Puddin'! Come here! Commander Puddin', congratulations! Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know our good friend, Commander Puddin', she grew a human being over the past 9 months, and the human being has made its debut. Baby girl, welcome to the world. Congratulations on becoming a mama to you. And the hubby, so happy for you. Come here. Come here, I gotta give you a hug. I want to say congratulations to Commander Puddin for becoming a mama of a little healthy baby girl. The picture was adorable. You looked tired and so incredibly proud. It made me very happy to see. Come here. Ah, got a little kiss for your baby. I say we do a small shot. We do a small shot, yeah, in celebration. "16 seconds. Level 3. Someone pushed over the edge. So close. Oh, not bad. Thank you, everybody, for that little hype train in the beginning. All right. To Commander Puddin, congratulations to you being a new mama, to Daddy, and to a healthy baby girl. May she keep you on your toes, keep you smiling, and give you a love that you've never knew existed. Trust me, my baby girl's in here, and I never knew love until I met her. So congratulations and welcome to the club. Let's do a song. For Dagger Blackthorn. Thank you for the bits, man. Should be smitten. Just so incredibly happy for you. Makes me smile. I need a smile today. Now you won't be sleeping for a while, so sorry about that. I got to hear the beginning part of this song. Oh, yeah. Jack Daniels. This over here. My phone is about to die, so I'll make sure it stays charged. This one for you, Dagger Blackthorn. Thank you again, Judd. I got sent home from school one day with a shiner on my eye. Fighting was against the rule, didn't matter why. When Dad got home, I told that story every night rehearsed. And I stood there on those trembling knees and waited for the worst. Let me tell you a secret about a father's love. Secret there my daddy says just between us. Said daddies just don't love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. But I became a father in spring of '81. There was no doubt a stubborn boy was just my father's son. When I thought my patience has been tested to the end, took my daddy's secret and I passed it on to him. Said, let me tell you a secret of my Father's love. Secret there, my daddy says, just between us. Said daddies just don't love their children every now and then. Is a love without end, amen. Is a love without end, amen. Last night I dreamed I died and stood outside those pearly gates. Suddenly I realized there must be some mistake. If they know half the things I've done, they'll never let me in. And somewhere from the other side I heard these words again. Let me tell you a secret of my Father's love. Secret there, my daddy says, just between us. See, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen. Thank you, Dagger. How do you say that? Mater kick? Maitre kick. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, PK the Brat. Appreciate you. You're welcome. Good to see everybody. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I haven't seen you guys since last Friday. It was Labor Day here in the States. PK the Brat, thank you for the follow. Singing, Lorraine, thank you for the host as well. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I did. I'm a little exhausted. The past few weeks have been a little crazy. Yes, that's like 3 baby goats I got to buy now, so we'll go with it. The time is right for us to say lifetime. I was trying to win a goat at the fair the other day. I put in a raffle ticket to win a baby goat. And I'm like, what am I going to do if I win a baby goat? We're like, we'll just put it in the office. It'll be a baby goat running around the office. Can you imagine a baby goat running around I know Peanut Pie would love it. I bought 2 tickets. Didn't win, though. The frig would I do with a goat? Here you go, Lisa. Good to see you, sweetheart. Guess the time was right for us to say we take our time and live our lives together day by day. Make a wish and stand it on a prayer. We know our dreams will all come true with all that we can share. With you I never wonder, will you be there for me? With you I never wonder, you're the right one for me. Well, I finally found the love of a lifetime. Love will last my whole life through. Well, I finally found the love of a lifetime. Forever in my own, I finally found the love of a lifetime. With every kiss our love is like brand new. every star up in the sky was made for me and you. Still we both know that the road is long. We know our dreams would all be together, 'cause love is strong. Finally found the love of a lifetime, love that lasts my whole life through. Finally found the love of a lifetime, forever in my own. I finally found the love of a lifetime. We know that we will be together, 'cause love is strong. Well, I finally found the love of a lifetime, love that lasts my whole life through. Finally found the love of a lifetime, forever in my own. I finally found the love of a lifetime. James Cargill, thank you for the bits. How do you say that? Maitre Kick? Maitre Kick, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Oh, let's do one of my favorites by Van the Man. For Carrie K. You've never been doing it. It's French, English. Did I say it right? Maitre Kick? Maitre Kick? Yeah. Welcome to the family. Appreciate you. Welcome in. This song is called Crazy Love. I can feel a heartbeat from 1,000 miles. Heaven's open every time she smiles. When I come to her, that's where I belong. Running to her like a river song. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She got a fine sense of humor when I'm feeling low down. When I come to her, when the sun goes down. Take away my trouble, take away my grief. Take away my heartache in the night like a thief. So give me love, 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 crazy love. So give me love, 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 crazy love. Yeah, I need her in the daytime. Yeah, I need her in the night. Wanna throw my arms around her, kiss her and hug her tight. I'm returning from so far away. Give me sweet love, it brightens up my day. Yeah, it makes me righteous, yeah, makes me whole, makes me mellow down into my soul. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. One more time. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. She gave me love, 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 love. She gives me crazy love. God, I love that song. I love Van Morrison. It's definitely one of my favorites. That whole record, I mean, just listen to Van Morrison's Moon Dance from start to finish. Fuck. You're welcome, Carrie K. Jub Philby, thank you for the donation again, my friend. Robbie Williams, Angels for You. Love Bites for JoJo. I know how much you love that song. And Joe Pick for Shade of You, a metal song. I got one in mind. Yeah! I've had a few people ask me to play their weddings. I'm doing cocktail and dinner hours just now. I'm not doing full nights anymore, but just the night where just to get the night going, you know? Just a little night like that, you know? All right, I always got to hear the beginning. I always feel like I've played this song for 15 years. I assumed. It was really cool to see you guys, by the way. Anybody who stopped out and saw me at the fair, I appreciate you. It was really cool. I'm hoping over the next year, as things hopefully get better, that I get to see a lot more of all of you. It would be great. Because you are VIPs, man. And, oh, I love you, honey buns. Oh, yeah. Here we go. It's for Judd. Seen and wait. It's my age to contemplate my fate. Do they know places where we go with a gray and hope. 'Cause I have been told salvation let the wings unfold. So I'm lying in my bed, thoughts are running through my head. Feel the love is dead. I'm loving angels instead. Through it all, she offers me protection, not love and affection. Whether I'm right or wrong, down the waterfall, whatever it may take me, know that life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Feeling weak, and my pain walks down a one-way street. I look above and know I will always bless with love. As the feeling grows, she's a flesh to my bones. When love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. Through it all, she offers me protection, not love and affection. Whether I'm right or wrong, down the waterfall, whatever it may take me, know that life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Through it all, she offers me protection, not love and affection. Whether I'm right or wrong, down the waterfall, whatever it may take me, know that life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Oh. John, thank you so much, my friend. I always forget how much I love that song, too, when I sing it. Thank you, PK. Part of my tattoo has been itchy lately. Itchy, itchy, scratchy. A song from a son to a mother. I saw that. I didn't get to read the whole thing. I only caught bits and pieces right before I started. And JoJo, if you go too slow, big sloppy kiss from me. And thanks for hanging out. See you guys soon. So do some Def Leppard for not your average cup of JoJo. For Cherry Bang. Cherry Bang. Carrie Gay, thank you for the bits. Good pick, too. I remember what key I use. You make love when you're alone. Do you let go? Are you wild and willing? Or is it just for show? I don't want to touch you too much, baby. That's the bleed. All right, that's the key. That's the key. That's the ticket. Yeah, that's the ticket. Get some water in me. You can request in euros. If you, listen, Driana, if you use PayPal, you can just request in euros and it will convert to dollars. Welcome back, Peanut Pie. I have the option where you can use euros and other currencies on there, and it will automatically make the conversion as well. Quo Control. I'm usually a quiet viewer, and I must say that song caught me completely off guard. Heard it twice since 2010. First, my father's funeral from you now. Thank you for your streams. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming out of lurking mode. Music is an amazing thing, ain't it? It can heal. It can make you just feel everything, you know? Love you too, Peanut Pie. Hello from Germany to DJ5XL. Hello from the United States. How is it possible to sound like this on Twitch? I have a very good sound guy. I had a guy that's his job, is professional sound guy, setting up systems. I had him come over and set me up, and we dialed it right in. All right, let's do some Love Bites. This one's called Love Bites by Def Leppard. When you make love, do you look in the mirror? Who do you think of? Does he look like me? Do you tell lies and say that it's forever? Do you think twice or just touch and see? Oh, babe, when you're alone, do you let go? Are you wild and willing, or is it just for show? I don't wanna touch you too much, baby. Just making love to you might drive me crazy. Know you think that love is the way you make it. I don't wanna be there when you're trying to break it. No, love bites, love bleeds. It's bringing me to my knees. Love lives, love dies. It's no surprise. Love begs, love pleads. It's what I need. When I'm with you, are you somewhere else? Am I getting through? Or do you please yourself? Will you wake up? Will you walk out? Can't be love, and you throw it about. I don't wanna touch you too much, baby. Just making love to you might drive me crazy. Know you think that love is the way you make it. So I don't wanna be there when you decide to break it. No, love blights, love bleeds. It's bringing me to my knees. Love lives, love dies. It's no surprise, love begs, love pleads. It's what I need. Def Leppard's only #1 hit in the United States by Billboard charts. Love Bites. Craggy Crag, good to see you, my friend. Miss Rap, thank you for the resub. Quo, thank you so much for the resub as well. D Music, thank you for the follow. Fit Joe, where's my? There we go. There we go. Let's see what this says. Ten mountain climbers. Mountain climbers it is. Do a sip of whiskey and we'll do it. Mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mountain climbers. What's next? Some Led Zeppelin. For Kerry Kane and a Joe Pick and the Millennial Love, Ryan Higa. Gotta remember that one. That was a live learn not too long ago. I remember hearing this song, and I remember I can tell you the exact moment when I heard this song for the first time. My older brothers, Chris and Mike, were hanging out with their best friend, and he was having a 4th of July party, and all the families were invited over. They were old enough; they were going to have not a kids party, but a young adults party later on. They were all in their early 20s at the time. And they were having a big party, but earlier in the day was a cookout. My mom and dad were invited over, and we went over and we had a cookout, and they were playing Led Zeppelin A to Z on this radio station called 95X here in Syracuse. And this is probably in mid-'80s. And I remember them having their big speakers out there, and we're cooking out and playing like horseshoes or something. I was young, probably 10 years old. And this song came out. I'm like, what is this? And they're like, this is Led Zeppelin's All of My Love. And it became one of my favorite Led Zeppelin songs. It was one of the later Led Zeppelin songs, came out on their last studio album called In Through the Outlaw. And although that record was such a departure from all these other Led Zeppelin albums, it's still one of my favorite records by them. You could see where they would have headed, you know. Look to the left. You could have seen where they were heading if Bottom didn't pass. So this one, it's by Led Zeppelin. This one's called All of My Love. Should I fall in now, my final life, to chase the feather in the wind? Within the glow, the weeds, a cloak of the light, it moves a thread that has no end. For many hours and days past ever soon, tides of coals, the flame to tend. At last the on is straight, the hand of the loom. Is this the end or just begin? Oh, all of my love, all of my love, all of my love to you, dear. cup is raised, toast is made yet again. One voice is clear above the team. Proud in one word, my will to sustain. For me, the cloth once more to spin. Oh, all of my love, all of my love, all of my love to you, dear. All of my love, all of my love, all of my love to you, dear. Yours is a cloth, mine's a hand that sews time. His voice lies within. Ours is a fire, oh, one we can find. Years a feather in the wind. Oh, all of my love, all of my love, all of my love to you, dear. All of my love, all of my love, all of my love to you, dear. All of my love, all of my love, all of my love to you, dear. All of my love, all of my love, all of my love to you, dear. There you go, Carrie K. Thank you so much for that song. Gorbasaurus, yes, we did owe you. Banana cake. I want some banana cake. I got banana bread in the fridge. My mom made it this weekend when my daughter was over there. She made some banana bread. She made pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. Love banana cake. Evening, everybody. If you're just stopping in. Hi. 1 a.m., but I wanted to stay up for this. Well, I appreciate that. Ugh. VG. How do you say that? VGK Titan. Pumpkin pie is one of my favorites, too. For sure. Peanut pie. Peanut pie loves pumpkin pie. It's her name. She loves the pie. She had to wait for it to cool. My mom made it, and she couldn't wait for it to cool. As soon as it was cool, it's time to eat. Christy Joe, thank you for resubbing with Joe Prime. 3 months. We're in the first trimester. It's done. I like a lot of pies. I like banana. All right, I'm sorry. I like pumpkin. I like banana cream. I love a good lemon meringue. I love key lime. I love cherry. I love apple. I like pies. Blueberry pie. I like mincemeat. It's weird pie, but I like it. What other pie am I forgetting about? I like pies. I love pies. So many pies. 24-hour pie. 24-hour pie. 24-hour pie. Oh, coconut. Man, chocolate pie. Oh, chocolate peanut butter pie. Rhubarb pie. Strawberry rhubarb pie. My grandfather used to make a strawberry rhubarb pie that was to die for. Strawberry rhubarb. Name some others. I don't know if there's a pie I don't like. Oh, yeah, we're talking pie. Peach pie. Oh my God, sweet potato pecan pie. Forget about it. Chocolate icebox pie. Snickers pie. Oh, raspberry pie. Oh, God, I love pies. American pie, Oreo pie. Listen, I'll eat it. It's pie. American Pie. Skizzo Prime TV, thank you so much for all the pie. Jello pie. I like them all. But cheesecake, here's the thing. Cheesecake is not cake. It's kind of pie, right? It's kind of consistency of a cake, but it's really a pie, right? Pistachio pie, I've had that. Wait, blueberry and ham pie? That sounds weird, but I'll eat it. Shepherd's pie, I like shepherd's pie too. That's dinner. My mom used to make shepherd's pie all the time. Oh, now I'm starving. Thanks. How did we even get here? I am like the bubblegum papa. There's shrimp, there's blueberry pie and cherry pie, apple pie, coconut cream pie, banana cream pie, mincemeat pie. So my pie. Cheesecake is more like a pie, but can't call it cheese pie. We went from banana bread to pie, like right away. Yeah, we did. Oh my God. Let's do a Bruno Mars song. You guys keep talking about pies. I love all pies. But yes, the three that I named are probably my favorite. Where is it? Just the Way You Are. Bruno Mars. Here I see your face. You're amazing, just the way you are. Gorbasaurus, thank you so much. Her eyes, her eyes. Thank you so much. Also, who else just gave a follow? Thomas, thank you so much too. September, folks. September. It's a Bruno Mars song. This one is called Just the Way You Are. Her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. It's so sad that these don't see what I see. Every time she asks me, do I look okay? No, I'll say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, oh, it stops and stays for a while. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. Her lips, I could kiss them all day and she let me. Her laugh, she hates but I think so sexy. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Oh, you know, I'll never ask you to change. Everybody's wants you searching for and just stay the same. Don't even bother asking if you look okay. No, I'll say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I will change. Girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, oh, we'll stop and stays for a while. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. There you go. George, Joe, and Twitch, thank you for the resub. I'll do an acapella coming up here in a little bit for you, my friend. We got to do a live learn for the one and only Otter Lord King. The one and only Craig Meiger. Craig, you moved to Syracuse, bro. It's cool. Only hot here for maybe a month. And nothing like that. It's humid, though. It'll get humid here, though. Peanut Pie, I'll sing you a little bit of Talking to the Moon just for you. Just sing, yes, of course. Anybody that's my daughter. Just to let you all know, she's almost 8 years old, so be kind to her. All right? Most of us are all adults. If you're talking the way she talks, it's because she's almost 8. I got to sing a little bit for her because she's everything. You got it, baby. Craig, I gotta sing one little quick song for my daughter. I know you're out. I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you back. I want you back. My favorite thing, I'm crazy. They don't understand. You all I am. You all I have. Night when the stars light up my room, sit by myself talking to the moon, trying to get to you. Oh, you're on the other side, talking to me too. I'm a fool who sits alone talking to the moon. Feel like I'm famous, it's talk of the town. Yeah, I've gone mad. Yeah, I've gone mad. But they don't know what I know. When the sun goes down, someone's talking back. Yeah, they're talking back. Night when the stars light up my room, sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you. Oh, you're on the other side, talking to me too. I am a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon. She's at Mama's house, so you can get some ice cream from Mama. I agree, Craggy. All right, let's do a live learn. Love you, sweetheart. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. That was for my daughter. Carrie K, thank you for the bits. Condre Jackson, thank you for gifting out the sub. Acapella Joe coming up real soon, I promise. Zoodwin. George, again, thank you for the resub. Amber Zero, thank you so much for the follow. Here we go. Live learn Owl City. I know an Owl City song. I don't know one. Often, but I just think of that one song. What did they sing the song Fireflies? Vanilla Twilight. All right, let's take a listen. First live learn of the night. If I don't know the song, if you guys are new here, If I don't know a song out of the almost 4,100 songs that I know now, you can drop 2,500 bits or $25. I will learn the song on the spot. Thank you, Tomez. Is that how you say that, Tomez? Thank you so much for hanging out, and I appreciate you. Your daughter's responsible, yeah? All right, let's take a listen. Vanilla Twilight. Oh, it's half step down. Silence is so bad. Hey, sits between my fingers, right hand went perfectly. I find the lights in new ways. No, I haven't slept in 2 days, 'cause cold nostalgia chills me to the bone. But drenched in vanilla twilight, I'll sit on the front porch all night, 'cause deep in nothing ever think of you, feel so alone, feel so alone, don't feel so alone. Oh, it's a good one. Want to hear this key change? It's time to think of you tonight. Just want to hear the key change, and we'll go back to the top. We got it. Lighter, every wings go lighter. I'll chase the sky and feel alive again, and forget the world that I knew. All right, let's go back to the top. I got it. The stars lean down to kiss you. I lie awake and miss you. Pour me a heavy dose of atmosphere. Sound of all safe and soundly, but I miss your arms around me. Send you a postcard to you, dear, 'cause I wish you were here. I watch the nightlight turn blue, but it's not same without you, because it takes to whisper quietly. The silence isn't so bad. I'll take the bills and feel sad, 'cause the space between my fingers are where you'll fit perfectly. I'll find repose in new ways. Thought I haven't slept in 2 days, 'cause cold nostalgia chills me to the bone. But drenched in vanilla twilight, I'll steal the porch all night, waist deep in thought, because when I think of you, I feel alone. I don't feel so alone. I don't feel so alone. Avery, I love you, sweetheart. I love you, Peanut. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Pick you up after school program, okay? I love you. Oh. Many times I blink, I think of you tonight. When violet eyes get brighter, happy wings grow lighter, I'll touch the sky and feel alive again. I'll get the world that I knew, and it's where I won't forget you. Oh, if my voice can reach back through the past, I whisper in your ear. Oh, darling, I wish you were here. Everyone say goodnight to my daughter. Good night, Peanut Pie. Love you. Love you, baby. Miss her. Miss her. There you go, Craggy. Thanks, buddy. Back to back for Craggy. Well, that was for the Outer King. This one is for Crag himself. Hi, Norm. I've been good. A little. It's been a crazy few weeks, but I'm good. How are you? Natalie, I can't say her last name. I always screw it up. Natalie Bruglia. Natalie Imbruglia. Can't say it. Natalie Imbruglia. Natalie Imbruglia. Jamie Milner. Imbruglia. Thank you. Natalie Imbruglia. Good to see you, my friend. Coach Shipley. Moach Pipley. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for the bits. Gridley Page, thank you for subscribing. 7 months, my friend. 7 months. Here we go. Something brought to light. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and I am shamed. I'm naked on the floor. It's in the right key. She's texting me right now. My daughter. Long December. Thank you so much. Twitch.tv/Tim. Great tune. Love to play it. Let's do some Natalie Imbruglia for Craggy. This one's called Torn. Thought I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, came around me like he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man I adore. You don't seem to care what your heart is for. No, I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. Conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's bad at all. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Losing never change into something real. Wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. So I guess the force would tell us right. Should have seen just what it was, and now some holy night. Crawl beneath the veins, and now I don't care, have no luck. I don't miss it all that much. It's just so many things I can't touch and tone. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Losing never change into something real. Wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. Zudwin, we're gonna make it a cappella right now. Ready? There's nothing where we used to lie. Inspiration has run dry. What's going on? Nothing's quite, I'm told. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Losing never change into something real. Wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and I am shamed, bound naked on the floor. You're a little late, I'm already torn. There you go, Craig. And there you go, Zudwin, little acapella mixed in there, my friend. Gorba Stars, have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by and always for your support of me and this entire channel. Much love to you. Ooh, good pick, Lisa. Thank you for the bits. Yeah. Counting Crows. I released a single of this a few years back with my good buddy Tom. He was the co-producer on my last record, did all the mixing and post-production. And we released this as a single a few years back. You can find it on my Spotify and all the streaming services. Just look up Just Joe, Long December. It will pop up, my friends. Yeah, I heard. I got a bunch of people who were hitting me up. Best Find on Twitch. Absolutely love your stream. Had to bring it up on the big screen and share with the family. Looper 15. Thank you so much for the resub. Let's do Counting Crows for twitch.tv/Tim. If I can find it, there it is. Jeez, I'm like, where am I looking? That was a good choice, Shipley. Huge fan. They just suck live, unfortunately. long December, and there's reason to believe maybe this year will be better than the last. Can't remember the last thing that you said is you believe in. Now the days go by so fast, and it's one more tea up in the canyon, and it's one more night in Hollywood. If you think that I could be forgiven, wish you would. Na 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 na, yeah. Smell of phosphoros in winter, and a feeling that it's all about our voices, but no pearl. And all at once you look across the crowded room, see the way the light attaches to a girl. Jamie, thank you. Now we got a hype train going. And it's one more tea up in the canyon, and it's one more night in Hollywood. If you think you might come to California, think you should. Na 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 na, yeah. Grow up this time matters sometime after 2 a.m. to talk a little while about the year. Guess the winter makes you laugh a little slower, makes you talk a little lower about the things you did not show her. And it's been a long December, and there's reason to believe maybe this hype train will get to level 3. Can't remember all the times I tried to tell myself to hold on to these moments as they pass. And it's one more tea up in the canyon, and it's one more night in Hollywood. It's been so long since I've seen the ocean, think I should. Na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 na, yeah, yeah. Yeah. There you go, Tim. Thank you so much for that request. Turning it blue. Blue I says. There he goes. Hype train. Do I got to hype it up? Where is it? There it is. Let's hype it up. We got a minute left. Can we get a level 5 tonight? That's your sister? Haha. Well, I made a long round road and I'm just getting started here. Got the world in the palm of my hand. Been there and back 1,000 times. Now I got some new things in mind. New room, new view, new crew. to us a rising line. All that I see is mine. It's gonna live on these hands. Oh, my tower still stands. Oh, don't misunderstand. Oh, well, this journey is my life. 15 seconds. I'll take whatever hype chain we get. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the subs, Jamie Milner. You cheeky bastard. Carla, did you say 256,000 views of that? I'm over 250,000 views. What? Get out of here. God damn. God damn, God damn. That's awesome. The song that I did for Paul White, a.k.a. The Big Show and the new AEW, has surpassed in less than 1 month 250,000 views on YouTube. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Let's do the Eagles for Lisa. We'll do a Joe pick for Shade of You, with Metal Song, and then we'll do Signal Firefighter Jamie Milner. 250,000 in less than a month. That's great. Mr. McQueen, it's all been you. Hey, whatever. It's getting views. It's getting in the algorithms. It's getting plays. It's awesome. Victim of Love. Here you go, Lisa. What kind of love have you got? You should be home, but you're not. Room full of noise and dangerous boys to make you thirsty, and I heard about you and that man. There's one thing don't understand. Say it's loud and you put out your fire. How come you still got gun in your hand? Victim of love, I see your broken arm. You got your stories to tell. It's such an easy part. You know how to play it so well. Some people never come clean. I think you know what I mean. Walking around, pain and desire, love in between. Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you mine. There ain't no time to be cool. Tell all your girlfriends, you've been around the world, friends. Talk is for losers and booze. Victim of love, I see you broken arm. I could be wrong, but I'm not. Victim of love, you're not so far apart. Show me what love have you got. Victim of love, you're just a victim of love. Wrong, but I'm not, oh I'm not. kind of love have you got? What kind of love have you got? What kind of love have you got? There you go, Lisa. There you go. Carla's on top of that. Carla's usually on top of how many views it is. Every once in a while, I'm able to get it and say, hey, we're at 10K, we're at 20K. Carla's like reminding me, 256,000 views. And I put up a comment on there, and it's got like almost 3,000 likes, thumbs ups, and all these comments. It's been pretty freaking cool, man. Viking Place, thank you for the follow. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We're still getting going. Joe picked metal song. How about we do some Iron Maiden? Where you at, Shady You? Down with some Iron Maiden, Wasting Years, Shady You? Metal? I got you. One of my favorite songs. Seriously, one of my favorite songs of all time. This one's called Wasted Years. From the coast to go, across the 7 seas, traveling home, far and wide. But now it seems I'm just a stranger to myself, and all the things I sometimes do, it isn't me but someone else. Close my eyes and think of home. Another city goes by in the night. Ain't it funny how it is? You never miss it till it's gone away. And my heart is lying there, and will be till my dying day. So understand, to waste your time always searching for those wasted years. Too much time on my hands, I got you on my mind. Can't ease this pain so easily. You can't find the words to say, it's time to make it through another day. And it makes me wanna cry and throw my hands up to the sky. So understand, to waste your time always searching for those wasted years. Face up, make you stay, and realize you're living in the golden years. So understand, to waste your time always searching for those wasted years. Face up, make you stay, and realize you're living time, always searching for those wasted years. Face on, make you stay, and realize you're living in the golden years. That's one of my favorite songs of all time. Judd, thank you for always hanging out, my good friend. Thank you so much for your kindness to not only me, but for this whole community. Have a good night. We'll see you on the flip side, my friend. Smock. Do I eat garlic? Yeah, I eat garlic. Why do you ask? Now let's follow it up with some Kill Switch Engage. For the cheeky bastard known as Jamie Milner. K. K is for Kill Switch, the song that I'm about to play. Following this endless maze, no way to lie, strength relight, signal fire's alright. There it is. That's charged. Put it up here so I can see. No more following this endless maze. Separation will define a way. What's broken, what leads us all astray. The chosen are renewed in amnesty. Broken, holy is fate of all our fame. Revolt and awoken, lead us from his place. Nowhere to hide, strength relight, signal fire's alright. Driven to fight, hope just inside, signal fire's alright. We walk a mile in another's shoes, determine what we have to lose. Disconnection of a common reality. Become so lost in the world of progressy. Nowhere to hide, strength relight, signal fire's alright. Driven to fight, just stay inside, signal fire's alright. Alright, it's begin to live to his home. Guide us away from decaying humanity. Nowhere to hide, strength relight, signal fire's alright. Driven to fight, soul just inside, signal fire's alright. BGK. Titan, thank you for hanging out. Jamie Miller, there you go, my friend. Thank you so much for those gifted subs. Carrie K, thank you for the bits. James Cargill, thank you for gifting out a sub. Thanks for visiting us tonight. I appreciate you. Bumping up, Carrie K. Want some Frank Sinatra my way. Now, Rez, good friend. Good friend, good to see you. I drank some whiskey earlier. I'm honestly not. I don't drink every time, right? And I know it's Wednesday, and I just had a little bit in honor of Commander Puddin's new baby. But other than that, I'm just really not in the mood to drink tonight. I got to be in the right headspace. And if I'm not in the right headspace, I don't really like to put alcohol in me, not even on a small little level, because I know myself too well. If I put that in me when I'm yeah, she did 2 days ago. There you go. See? So I have to be, when I'm not in that right headspace, I won't drink. So I had a little bit earlier in honor of that, but maybe tomorrow night when Peanut Pie's here. She likes to pour me drinks. Here you go, Carrie K. Andrew, 3-ball. Stream boss gift from Cree. There you go. Yeah, moderation was not something that was very easy for me for many years with a lot of things. And I'm still learning. And that goes for a lot of things. So, next time, though, I appreciate you asking. Oh, it is Whiskey Wednesday. I'm sure we'll be seeing Josh in a little bit, too. So, thank you, Carrie. Here you go. And now, the end is near. And so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each in every highway. Oh, much more than this. It isn't my regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I played each charted course, each careful step along the byway. Oh, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times I'm sure you knew when I bit off more than I could chew, but through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that. It may I say, not in a shy way. No, no, not me. I did it my way. For what is man? What has he got? If not himself, and he has not to say the things he truly feels, and afterwards to one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. All right, let's do some Lost in Love for Carrie K. Adriana. Your song is coming up very soon, next, to be exact. Greg's Piano Bar, the theme is that. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to pick a song that has love in the title. So that one just came up. That's some singing. That's some singing. Singing. Through some air supply. Sangerin. Lost in love, and I don't know much. Why? Wait. There it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I took the money. I'm in love with you too long. James, it's all good. It's Wednesday night, it's theme night. It doesn't mean you have to pick. It's just fun to pick. You don't have to pick. It's by choice. I do not force my theme upon you. I let it be there. Whether you choose to be a part of it is up to you. If not, you can listen to whatever you fucking want, and I'll sing it. You know that. I'm sorry I'm yawning. I still got 2 more hours to go, and I'm already yawning. James, it's okay, man. Don't feel bad. Realize the best part of love. Finished lines don't count for much, but I'm not letting go. Leave this to someone's believing. So lift your eyes if you feel you can. Reach for a star, show you a plan. I figure it out. What I need was someone to show me. You know you can't fool me. I've been loving you too long. Started so easy, but I want to carry on, carry on. Lost in love and I don't know much. Think it aloud, fell out of touch. Now I'm back on my feet, eager to be what you want me. So lift your eyes, feel you can. Reach for the sun and I'll show you a plan. Figured it out, what I needed was someone to show me. No, you can't fool me, I'm in love with you too long. Started so easy, and I want to carry on, carry on. Lost in love and I don't know much. Thinking aloud, fell out of touch, but I'm back on my feet, eager to be what you wanted. Carry on. That's awesome. No, you can't fool me, I've been loving you too long. Started so easy, but I want to carry on, carry on. Lost in love and I don't know much. Thinking aloud, fell out of touch, but I'm back on my feet, eager to be what you wanted. Lost in love and I don't know much. Thinking aloud, fell out of touch, back on my feet, eager to be what you wanted. Now I'm lost, lost in love. Holy mackerel. 12 months, John. It's been a year since Dan rated me. That's about right. It is about right. It's been a year. Carrie, you're welcome as always. Stankfoot, thank you. It was right around this time when Dan rated me and the whole craziness started, right? And we met people like you, like Coach Shipley. Kicked, punched, relaunched. Driana, here you go. Finally, your song is here. It has arrived. It will not get bumped when it's in that. Once it gets in that slot, it can't be bumped. Well, it can be. I can say so, but it won't get bumped automatically. So here you go. I appreciate you dropping some euros on me for this song. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? But I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. But I can't help falling in love with you. One time. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. But I can't help falling in love with you. But I can't help falling in love with you. Raz, thank you for the bits. And Driana, thank you for being so patient. There is your song. It's been my pleasure as well. Ooh, live learn for Cherry Bang. Cherry Bang called Lovely. Billie Eilish and Khalid, featuring Khalid. Lovely. That is lovely. That's lovely. Live learn. Live learn, live learn, live learn, live learn. Lovely. That's lovely. Sister Blue, first trimester, 3 months. Thank you so much for your resub. Let's take a listen to this. Sorry, I keep yawning. Sorry. I'm sorry. Lovely. Khalid. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Yep. MK. Let's do a raid song for MK. MK's here. Let's do the live learn right now. Let's do just one quick raid song. MK, my friend. What up, everybody? On a lone, lonesome highway, east of home, I can listen to the engine moaning out its one song. I can't think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts to be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do, and you don't feel much like riding, just wish your trip was true. See, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing strong hand. There I go, turn the page. When you walk into the restaurant, strung out from the road, you feel the eyes upon you, and you're shaking all the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explore. Double raid. Most times you can hear him talk, all the times you care. Same old cliche, is that a woman or a man, and they always seem outnumbered, don't dare make a stand. See, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing strong hand. There I go, turn the page. Well, out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy, trying to give it away. As the sweat pours out your body like the music that's a play. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, echoes from the end of the fires ringing in your head. Smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what you said. See, here I am on the road again. There I am up on that stage. Here I go, playing strong hand. There I go, turn the page. Yeah, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing strong again. There I go, turn the page. There I go, turn the page. There I go, there I go. Welcome, everybody. MK Jump. Thank you for the raid, my friend. It's always good to see you and your family. Let's catch up. And also K-Rock, CNY. If you guys are not following either of those amazing content creators, then do so right now. What Mama 69, Showbro Dan, 18 months. Thank you for the resub. Helvy boy. J Trump, thank you for the bits. Good to see you at the fair a couple times. Make sure you get a hold of me so we forgot that wedding and yours. Fantasy 6969. Serge Weiss Music. Serge Weiss Music. Neon Nights. 618, thank you for the follow. Above average Quicks Cop. Rees, Miss D Karma, Angelic Blueberry, thank you. And the only real koala. Thank you for all the new follows. Elias Gamer 13. Can I rap? Not very well. Get inside my song list and you can check out what I do know. Okay, you're out. All right, sweet. See ya. Bayside, thank you for the bits. All right, let's get back to the live learn. Can I rap? No, I'm out. That was quick. Honesty, man. I appreciate honesty. I was ready to do a live learn of this song by Billie Eilish featuring Khalid. So let's get back to that. See what this sounds like. Welcome, everybody. I'm about to do a live learn. All right, so the chorus goes like this. Isn't it lovely all alone? Heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin to bone. Hello, welcome home. Oh, someday I'll make it out of here. Now let's listen to that second verse and chorus. Then I think I might got it. No bridge. Time. Looking for a better place. Something on my mind. Always on some headspace. Know someday I'll make it out of here. If it takes all night or 100 years, place to hide, but I can't find one near. Wanna feel alive, beside I can't find my fear. Isn't it lovely all alone? Heart made of glass, my mind made of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin to bone. Hello, welcome home. So the pre-chorus. I hope someday I'll make it out of here. Even it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide, but I can't find one near. Wanna feel alive, inside I can find my fear. Isn't it lovely all alone? Heart made of glass, my mind of stone. All right, let me hear that pre-chorus one more time. I think I got it. They make it out of here, and if it takes all night or 100. All right. Thought I found a way out, never go away. So I guess I gotta stay now. I hope someday, oh I hope someday. Alright, I think I got it. Let's go. Thought I found a way. Thought I found a way out, never go away. Guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out of here, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide, but I can't find one near. Wanna feel alive outside, can't find my feet. Isn't it lovely all alone? Heart made of glass, mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin to bone. Hello, welcome home. Walking out of time, looking for a better place. Something on my mind, always in my headspace. But I know someday I'll make it out of here, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide, but I can't find one near. Wanna feel alive outside, I can't find my feet. Isn't it lovely all alone? Heart made of glass, mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin to bone. Hello, welcome home. Ooh. What a beautiful song. Wow. Thank you, JoJo, for that live learn. You're welcome, Zapsy Idol. Zapsy Idol. Thank you, Carla. That is a pretty song. I've never heard that song, but wow. Wow. I might listen to that on repeat later. Triana, good to see you. Get some sleep. Thank you so much for your support and hanging out. Malzoni, thank you so much for the follow. And Bayside, again, thank you for the bits. This song's for you. You see a greasy mechanic on the side of the road showing 15 inches of butt crack. Butt crack, baby. If you see a faded sign on the side of the road. How am I going to do this on a piano? Have I ever played this in stream? I don't think I have. Who doesn't love this song? As goofy as it is, it's amazing. Even if you hate this song, you like it. See a faded sign on the side of the road, saying 15 miles to the Love Shack, baby. Headed down the Atlanta highway, headed for love getaway, headed for love, okay. I got me a car and it's big as a whale, and we're headed down to the Love Shack. Got me a Quaster, see it's about 20, so hurry up and bring your jukebox money. The Love Shack is a little old place where we can get together. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack. Sign says, woo, stay away, fools, 'cause love rules in the Love Shack. Well, it's said way back in the middle of a field, just a funky old shack I gotta get back. Later on the mattress, later on the highway, later on the front porch, later on the highway. The Love Shack is a little old place where we can get together. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack. Hugging and a kissing, dancing and a loving, wearing next to loving, 'cause it's hot as an oven. The whole shack's shimmy with everybody's moving around and around and around and around. Everybody's moving, everybody's grooving, baby. Folks are lining up, signing just to get down. Funky little shack, funky little shack. Hop in the Chrysler, it's big as a whale, it's about to set sail. I got me a car, seats about 20, so come on and bring your jukebox money. The Love Shack is a little old place where we can get together. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. Knock a little louder, baby. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. I can't hear you. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. Bang, bang, bang on the door, baby. Bang, bang on the door, baby. Bang, bang on the door. Your what? Tin roof rusted. The Love Shack is a little old place where we'll Love Shack, baby. Love Shack. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack. What the fuck are you two talking about? You're having this conversation in the middle of my chat. What the fuck? I'm going to bust your balls, but holy crap. We're going to have this conversation in the middle of the chat. But we like listening to you, and I appreciate you guys being here. But go ahead, chat away. Tin roof, rusted. Gamers in the house. I'm busting your balls. I hope you guys all know I'm a ball buster. I'm from New York. It's what we do. Let's do a Dave Gray song. God, I haven't done this song, and I don't think I've ever done this in Twitch. Gamers in the house. I barely remember that song too. What was that song? I don't remember. This is a great song. It's been a long time since I played this. So let me... Oh man, Zappy, I did not know that. Zappy, can I give you a hug? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you lost your father. I know that pain. I lost my dad. It'll be 14 years this next month. 14 years. Come here. Zappies, come here. Come here. Come a little closer. There you go. Vincenzo Sensei Aaron Miller, you're a musician as well. Welcome in. Let me just hear part of this. So I have not played this song in quite some time. Everybody gives Zappy's Idol a big hug, please. This year's the battle last. Heaven knows it's high time. I'm waiting on my own too long. When you hold me like you do, feels so right now. Suffocate how my heart gets torn when that hurt gets thrown. Feeling like I can't go on. Turning circles time and again, 'cause I cannot now. If you love me, got to know for sure. It takes something more this time. Sweet, sweet lies for now. For I open up my arms for losing all control. Retreat inside my soul. You kiss me on the needed midnight street, sweep me off my feet, singing a sweet, oh so sweet. This is love that lasts. This is love that lasts. I worry if you're your heart gets torn, when that hurt gets thrown, don't you know how life goes on? Won't you kiss me in midnight street, sweep me up my feet, singing lies so sweet. This year's love that lasts, this year's love that lasts, this year's love that lasts. It's been a minute since I played that one. A couple screw-ups. I gotta go back and revisit that. But there you go, Rez. Thank you so much. Ryan Higa. Millennial Love. Millennium Love. Bruiser. There it is, buddy. Seems like yesterday. Well, that's the thing. We were just saying, it's been about a year since Mr. Dan Fam came in. So, good to see you, brother. Dougie McLean. Oh, wait. I'm doing Dougie McLean first. Caledonia. Sorry. I jumped ahead too quickly for John. It was a Saturday. If I remember, it was a Saturday. And I said, holy crap. Is that the actual guy that I'm thinking of that wrote this song? And the rest is history. Let me refresh my mind, John, and this one will be for you. Later, Pig Latin. Good to see you, my friend. Atrele OJ. Tell you that I love you and I think about you all the time. Could have told you you're calling me, now I'm going home. If I become a stranger, no, it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. I don't know if you can see the changes that come over me. In the last few days I've been afraid that I might drift away, telling stories, singing songs, make me think about where I come from. That's the reason I seem so far away. Let me tell you I love you, that I think about you all the time. Could have told you, you calling me, now I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, it would make me more than sad. Could have told you, it's been everything I had. Oh, I had moved, kept on moving, proved the points I needed proving, lost the friends that I needed losing, found new others on the way. I've kissed the ladies and left them crying, stolen dreams, yeah, there's no denying. Traveled hard, with conscience flying, somewhere in the wind. Let me tell you that I love you, think about you all the time. Caledonia calling me, now I'm going home. But I fear for sure become a stranger, no, it makes me more than sad. Caledonia's in everything I've had. We try to keep everything positive in here, Zappy. I have a lot of good friends that are ASMR streamers. They come in here quite often. We support them. They support me. So just really appreciate you not downplaying some of the things that you might not enjoy about Twitch. Keep everything positive in here. That's all. That's all I'm asking. Keep everything positive. If you've got a personal opinion about certain things on Twitch, please keep them to yourself. Keep everything positive here, especially because we have so much love for a lot of our ASMR streamers. Now I'm sitting before the fire, the empty room, the forest choir. The flames couldn't get any higher when I'm weathered, now they're gone. See the thing, my way is clean, but now I know we'll do tomorrow. When hands are shaking, kisses are flown, I will disappear. Let me tell you that I love you, I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, I'll make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've had. Caledonia's been everything I've had. Just keep it positive, man, that's all. How would you feel if someone came in here and said that whatever you did as a content streamer on Twitch sucked? It's not cool, right? That's all. We appreciate you being here. Nightstar, thank you for gifting out the sub, the good old Zappy. So, keep it positive, my friend. Positivity breeds positivity. And that's what we love. Thank you, John. Thank you so much for that. Let's do millennial love, finally. Master Penguin, I swear you requested this about 10 days ago. It's finally made it up in the queue. I gotta remember how this goes. These are some of these newer songs. It's just the one to kind of bust on all the, yeah, it is, I think, right? Oh yeah. Let me get this in my head. Let me get the beat come out of that love song that I just sang. And I got it. Then we got Love is a Battlefield for Dagger Blackthorn. Wellerman by Nathan Evans for Mater Kick. Here we go. Oh. There it is. that's right. Remember the first time I laid my eyes on a turnip dive. I knew that I was warm FMG, feeling kinda thirsty. No kid giving me feels is great. Never felt so compelled to call you babe. Shipping us, do you or not? Let's keep it 100. Cause you know my life's too real. We can share our profile pics, and we'll turn up with no chair. Cause the friendship has 73. Let's YOLO swag and take a chance to be. Turn it up on the way up top. This little thing called millennial love. We'll be dabbing so savage with the eyebrows of freak. Sharing that those house calling prayer and sea. We'll be slaying, people hanging, it don't bother us. Cause this little thing called millennial love. I knew you were on the one of first date. Cause I got Nextville, you got Hulu. We could watch anything together. We could do it all. Nothing in this world that I wouldn't do. Weigh 5'10" if go vegan for you, but I'm not vegan. Oh, thank God. So let's gaze at the stars so bright on the internet inside. We'll talk all through the night, at least until our batteries won't die. Cause the friendship has said to the sea. Let's YOLO swang on a chance to be. Turn it up to the top, up above. Little thing called millennial love. We'll be dabbing so savage with our eyebrows on fleek. Staring at LOL's cologne and in parentheses. We'll be slaying people hating, it don't bother us. Cause a little thing called millennial love. Now it's time to sing a song we fell in love. At Coachella watching Skrillex perform, and it went like wub 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 do bow wow wow, wub 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 do bow bow, wub 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 wub. Fam ship has sailed out the sea. YOLO swing and take a chance to be. Turning up on the top. Little thing called millennial love. Dabbing so savage with her eyeballs and feet. Sharing LOL's calling and parentheses. Saying people hating it don't bother us. Little thing called millennial love. Master Penguina, thank you for that song. It's so funny. I love that part. I forgot about the bridge part going. We watching Skrillex and it went wub 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 do bow bow wow. So funny. Let's do Horse Outside John. For John. Pat Benatar for Dagger Blackthorn. Nathan Evans, Wellerman from Ada Kick. That's been sitting around there for a little bit. We'll get to it. We will get to it. T, I said. I'm finding the right key. It'll all come back to me. Madam Anna's wedding in a church on Thomas Street. Looking at the bridesmaids, she's looking back at me. When the service ends, she asks her if she wants to live back to Hotel Living Hills with a finger and a ship. Said Fitzy drives a Minty and he'd offer me a spin. And it drives a Honda and I just might go with him. Round and down the champagne to his Subaru. So what the fuck do you think make me wanna go with you? Said, fuck you on a Civic, I got a horse outside. Fuck your Subaru, I have a horse outside. Fuck you Mitsubishi, I have a horse outside. You're looking for a ride, I got a horse outside. Fuck you on a Civic. Oh, that part. She said I don't believe you, and I said it's fucking true. I swapped in for a bag of yours in 1992. I don't need insurance, I don't need no bargain springs. You try to clamp my horse, he'll kick you in the face. I don't pay no tax, no NCT. You arrive in style if you arrive with me. The boys are walking over, jingling their keys. I looked the fuckers uptown, giving one of all of these. I said, fuck you on a Civic, got a horse outside. Fuck your Subaru, I have a horse outside. Fuck your Mitsubishi, I have a horse outside. You're looking for a ride, I've got a horse outside. Yup now, baby, bless my soul. I rode the fuck around, I feel the wind is full. He runs like a sugar, and he jumps like there are none. He looks like Billy Purple, and after half ounce of coke. My boys are looking jealous, and I lead you on away. Just before I close the door, I look at her and say, would you be my girl? She says I will, of course. You grab me by the ponytail, ride me like a horse. Fuck you on a Civic, I have a horse outside. Fuck you Subaru, I have a horse outside. Fuck you Mitsubishi, I have a horse outside. You're looking for a ride, I have a horse outside. There you go, John. Thank you so much for the donation, my friend. Fuck your Mitsubishi, I got a fucking horse outside. That's the reason. That's the only reason why I want to get a horse. I would get a horse just so I could sing that fucking song. Because I mean, dude, like, who cares? Honda Civic, fucking Mitsubishi. Fuck yeah, I got a horse. Just want to fucking ride a horse? Fucking ride in style. Damn straight. John, you got it, my friend. I'm sorry, I keep yawning. I'm sorry. And I went to number 2 on the Irish charts. Get the fuck out of here. Really? That was fucking awesome. Bruiser, thank you for the bits, man. George, thank you for gifting out the sub for Egg McMurray and also cheese quesadilla. Oh, quesadilla. Nice. Pinball, thank you for the follow. Let's do one written by Mr. Dan himself with his partner Eric. Then covered by Pat Benatar. I will. 10K bit badge for Bruiser. Congratulations, my friend. Thank you for your monies. I like your monies. I've been able to buy some groceries with your monies. You got monies? Yes, I got monies. Twenty times I try to tell you, Many times I cried alone. Always I'm surprised how well you cut my feelings to the bone. To want to leave you really just want to break the house. Do I look silly to you when I yield to your advice? When you say we belong to the light, belong to the thunder, we belong to the sound of the words we both falling under. Whatever we deny or embrace, we'll worship for better. We belong together. Maybe it's a sign of weakness when I don't know what to say. Maybe I just wouldn't know what to do with my strength anyway. Have we become a habit? Do we distort the facts? Now there's no looking forward. Now there's no turning back. When you say we belong to the light, belong to the thunder, we belong to the sound of the words we both falling under. Whatever we deny or embrace, we'll work so for better. We belong together. Close your eyes and try to sleep now. Close your eyes and try to dream. Clear your mind and do your best to try to wash the palate clean. We can't begin to know how much we really care. I hear your voice inside me. I see your face everywhere. When we say we belong to the light, we belong to the thunder, we belong to the sound of the words we both falling under. Whatever we deny or embrace, we'll show for better. We belong together. There you go, John. Gregarian, thank you so much for the follow. And damn, fam, thank you so much. Thank you for your support for our entire year. What an amazing year and friendships that we've all made because of that fateful day 1 year ago. It was your Saturday. It was a Saturday, just like any other day. Miss Bex, hello. Good to see you. I got you. I won't tell her. All right. Barry Manilow. There's two types of people in this world. People who love Barry Manilow, people who lie about it. FSU77, thank you for the follow. Bouger, thank you for the host. Let's do a Barry Manilow song. It's Dagger Blackburn. He's like, it's almost there. No, it's not there. It's almost there. No, it's not there. It's the way it works. It's just like being in a bar, right? Oh, what kind of cookies did you bake this morning? What did you make? Miss Bex, thank you for the bits. What kind of cookies? I need to know. We were talking about pies earlier. I want to talk about cookies. Carla's got some Trips Ahoy. Wait a minute. Chocolate chip and apricot? Oh. Wait a minute. So you would wait a minute. Are you in New Zealand though? Would they make it here? Are you in New Zealand? How long would it take those cookies to get here? Here we go. How long would a cookie take? Really? If you really think you would ship them here, that would cost a fortune. You could have them shipped to a FedEx location or a UPS location right around the corner. I could pick it up there. It's going to cost a fortune. If you really want to send me some cookies, it'd be great. Hope they stay fresh. I'd love some cookies from New Zealand. That would be a first. Last night I waved goodbye. Now it seems years I'm back in the city where nothing is clear. Thoughts of me holding you, bringing us near. And tell me when will arise me. Can I touch you? And will the strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? Time in New England away too long, rocky beaches and you by the bay. Started a story whose end must now end. And tell me when will arise me. When can I touch you? Will the strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? I feel the change coming. I feel the wind blow. I feel brave and daring. I feel my blood flow. With you, I could bring out all the love that I had. With you, there's a heaven so earthly, so bad. And tell me when will arise me. Can I touch you? When will the strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? Again. Thank you, Bruce. And I was going to say, Miss Specs, Carla will hit you up after stream. We'll figure out how to get those cookies to me. I appreciate it. Yes, vacuum seal them. I'll eat them on stream. Me and peanut pie. Me and my daughter. We would love it. She would love cookies. I want cookies now. I want cookies and I want them now. All right, here's a question for you guys. What's a better smell? Okay. It's a very general question because these things can be completely different depending on what is being cooked or baked. Who is this Carla that you speak of? Do you like your house to smell like dinner, like whatever is being cooked? Like say there's like something in the crock pot or something in the oven, something smelling like that. Or would you rather have your house smell of something being baked, like cookies or a cake or something along that lines? Would you rather have the dinner smell or lunch smell, or would you like the smell of baked goods? What would you prefer in your house? I would much rather, I love the smell of both. They're really good. But dinner smell is really good. But man, when something's being cooked, when something's being baked, oh, it's like you're floating on heaven. It's hard. You can't, it's hard. It's so hard. I can't. Even I'm struggling. I first said baked, but now I love a good dinner being smelled. But man, there's something about, damn it. Just ask the question, and even I'm having a hard time answering. Right? Think about it, though. Don't knee-jerk on it like I just did. Like, think about it for a minute. Hard to choose. Oh. See, there could be, bacon is a smell all its own, all right? Problem with bacon being smelled, it freaking just overpowers everything. I love bacon. Love it. But it just overpowers everything else, right? But I remember my mom cooking dinner, but then also having something being baked at the same time. And there's a little bit of the two. Oh, I don't know. I can't answer my own question. Overrated. Dagger Blackthorn, here it is. Finally. That's the problem with bacon. It just takes over the entire house. We are young. Heartache to heartache we stand. No promises, no demands. I'm starving. Love is a battlefield. We are strong. No one can tell us we're wrong. Searching our hearts for so long, both of us knowing love is the battlefield. Making me to go, you're making me stay. Why does it hurt me so bad? It would help me to know, do I stand in your way? Am I the best thing you ever had? Believe me, I can't tell you why, but I'm trapped by your love. I'm chained to your side. We are young. Heartache to heartache we stand. No promises, no demands. Love is the battlefield. We are strong. No one can tell us we're wrong. battlefield. When we're losing control, we turn the away. Or touch deep inside. And before this gets old, we just feel the same. No way this will die. But if we get much closer, I can't lose control. Heart surrenders, you'll need me to hold. We are young, heartache to heartache we stand. No promises, no demands. Love is the battlefield. We are strong. No one could tell us we're wrong. Searching our heart for so long, both of us knowing love is the battlefield. Apples will be picking up at Beacon Skiff. Just got myself signed up for the Honeycrisp list. Early access to the fields of Honeycrisp. Honeycrisp is my favorite apple to eat. By far my favorite apple. Fuck, I'm so hungry tonight. Why am I so hungry? Jesus Christ, pies, cakes. You have to. If you want early access, man, gotta get into that. Gotta get into the wait list. So if not, then you get in there when everybody else is like ravaging the fields, ravaging the orchard, and you get shitty Honeycrisp. I like my Honeycrisp. And if anyone says they love Red Delicious, that's the worst. That's the worst apple. Red Delicious is like, it looks like an apple, and then you bite into it, you're like, ugh, this is not a good apple. I love a good Gala, Honeycrisp. I like a good Granny Smith. Can't get those here in New York, though. No Granny Smiths in New York. I don't like Red Deliciouses. I don't like them. Fiji's are good. Cortland's. Pink Ladies are awesome. Treat. That's so good. I don't know. I'm just not a big... I'll eat a Red Delicious, but I'm going to eat so many others. Yeah, Pink Ladies are very close to that. I agree. Yeah, the genius part. Nathan Evans. When did I ever learn this song? Wellerman. I'm definitely going to have to refresh my memory on this one. Bootlegger apples. What does that mean? Oh, all right. Yeah. Honeycrisp. There was another one that I had not too long ago, a couple years ago, and they weren't native in New York. They were another, they might have been the Pacific Northwest or like a Michigan apple. Like a breed is what you call them, a breed of apple. They don't grow them here. Granny Smiths are grown in, I believe, the Pacific Northwest. I believe. I don't think you can buy them here. You just can't pick them here. Always get a Granny Smith. It's all going to come back to me, I think, once I hear this, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That's right. That's right. It all came back to me. I'm like, what? Cider donuts are where it's at. Like when the cider donuts, the little tiny ones, and they come out super hot and you eat like 6 of them. such a ship that put to sea. The name of ship was Billy of Tea. Winds blew up and bowled her down. Oh, blow my bully winds blow. Soon may the wellerman come, the biggest sugar, tea, and rum. One day the tongue is done, to take or leave and go. Said they'd been 2 weeks from the shore. Went down to the whaler bowl. Captain called all the hands and swore we'd take that whale in tow. Ha! Soon all the wellermen come, the biggest sugar, tea, and rum. One day the tongue is done, to take or leave and go. Da 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 da. The boat hit the water, the whales came up and caught her. Always inside of the harpoon fought her, ready to dive down low. Soon may the wellermen come, the biggest sugar, tea, and rum. One day the tongue is done, to take or leave and go. No, the line, no good, no line time, the whale was free. Captain might have not agreed. He belonged to the wellerman's creed. He took the ship in tow. Soon may the kellerman come, the biggest sugar, tea, and rum. One day the tongue is done, to take or leave and go. Da 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 da. 40 days or even more, the line was slacked and tight once more. All the boats were lost, still that whale did go. Soon may the wellermen come, the biggest sugar, tea, and rum. One day the tongue is done, we'll take or leave and go. As far into the night still long, night's not come, the whale is gone. Wellerman makes his regular sail, courage Captain Hall. Soon may the wellermen come, the sugar and tea and rum. One day the tongue is done, to take or leave and go. Soon may the wellermen come, the biggest sugar, tea, and rum. One day the tongue is done, to take or leave and go. One day when the tonguing is done, like that ever gets done, right? Oh, good Lord. Speaking of that, Andy, did you see that donut Friday? It's a pancake donut. It's a fucking pancake donut. Oh, I got to describe this to you. I don't want to pull it up because I don't think I got it all set. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. So this week's donut, I'm gonna bring it up. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-da bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. What a catchy fucking song. So this week's donut, the Fillet Friday, is the flapjack. It's a yeast donut filled with brown sugar buttercream, maple glazed, candied bacon, and it's served with mini pancakes. And it comes with a shot of maple syrup right on the top. There's like a little thing that you pour the maple syrup on the top of the little donuts. And the little tiny pancakes. You guys can't see that. Oh, right there. Go on Instagram and follow Glazed and Confused. Glazed and Confused. It'll pop right up. Unbelievable. It's called the flapjack. Oh, I'm going to fucking eat that motherfucker. I'm going to eat that motherfucker. Let's do some don't follow for James Cargill. Best of my love for Carrie K. So for just, hey, savory pork pies. Here's the thing, JoJo. I don't know how I would mail a donut like that. I don't know how I would mail a donut. Like a cookie, like Miss Beck said, you can mail a cookie and like vacuum seal a cookie. I don't know if vacuum sealing a donut would work because I think it would squish it and it would squish all the insides out of it. I'll ask my guy that owns the donut shop of how that would work, if that's even possible, because I know he mails them. Can walk you through it. We need a helicopter. Drop shot shouty. What's up? Voodoo. What the fuck? What's a voodoo donut? Fuck, we gotta talk. We gotta stop talking about food. I'm gonna gain 37 pounds tonight after stream. Still don't follow. Question: how to mail a donut? Google it. I guarantee how to mail a, and we'll be like, what? Cough medicine filling. It's gross. The fuck would you want a donut with cough medicine in the middle? The Fruity Pebble ones. That's called the Serial Killer. That's my daughter's favorite. My daughter loves the Serial Killer, which is Fruity Pebbles on the top, and then the Blackout donut she loves, which is a chocolate donut with chocolate glaze and chocolate sprinkles. It's all of it. A donut with cough medicine? That just it would fuck your senses all up trying to eat that. What? People got I'm sure they got wasted. Fucking all fucked up. Are you fucked up? Are you fucked up? It's Friday. Are you fucked up? Like, imagine someone at work. Are you fucked up? No, man. I just ate one of those donuts out of the break room. Have you been drinking? No. No. I haven't been drinking. I just ate one of the donuts. Paul brought in donuts from Voodoo. I just ate a donut, but I feel fucked up, but I haven't been drinking. Good Lord. Yeah, I don't know. That seems weird. The conversations tonight have been impeccable. James Cargill. Hey, I ain't never coming home. Oh, I'm giving you the munchies? It's not the weed? Hey, I just wander my own road. Hey, I can meet you here tomorrow. Schmirky Berkey. Say goodbye, don't follow. Yeah. Misery so hollow. Red Delicious don't suck. They're just the bottom of the apple chain. I would eat so many other different kinds of apples before I ate a Red Delicious. Hey, I living life full throttle. Yeah. Hey, pass me down the bottle, yeah. Hey, you can't shake me round now. Guess I'm lost and don't know how. Yeah, hurts to care, I'm going down. Got my woman, lost my friends. Things I don't know where I've been. Deep is where the mirrors go. See my face growing old. Scared to tell no reason why. Do whatever to keep me by. Think about the things I said. Read the page, cold and cheer, take me home. Yeah, take me home, yeah. Take me home. Say goodbye, don't follow. Welcome, James Cargo. Thank you for the bits. There's a lot of great donuts. Listen, I wouldn't say that Glazed and Confused are the best donuts I've ever had. I always love them because it's one of my good friends that owns the place. I've had better donuts actually in town. There's a place in Syracuse called Sweet Praxis, and they just make a very fluffy, I guess it's very spongy, not spongy, just airy glazed donut. More along the lines of like a Krispy Kreme, but better. And then I had a donut at the New York State Fair. I tried a donut that was made by the Amish that were here and do like a quick dip in maple glaze. Oh, good lies. Glazed and abused. Oh, yeah. Good morning. Good evening good night from the United States. Good morning into Germany. Krispy Kremes are great. They didn't work up here. They opened up a couple locations in our area and they all went. None of them made it. And I don't particularly know why. Some people are like, well, it's because of Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, no one gets donuts at Dunkin' Donuts anymore. They just go there for coffee. I don't know. Maybe it's because it didn't work there. Yeah. They tried. Yeah, they're served warm, but like for some reason it just nothing flew. I think partly because we have a bunch of amazing bakeries here, and those people are very loyal to these bakeries that we have here. But there's great donuts all around the country. When I get my RV and I put my mobile Twitch studio in there, I'm going to drive all around, play shows for everybody all around the country and around North America. I'm going to eat my way everywhere. All these places that we talk about, I'm going to show up, I'm going to eat, going to fucking stream right in the parking lot of wherever these places are. Right? Here we go, Carrie K. Yeah, they didn't specifically fail here because of a certain donut here. I think it was just the old school bakeries that we have. We have a lot of Italian bakeries in town, Greek bakeries. And I think people are just more loyal to them than anything else. And then we even have like some gas stations around here. There's Burn Dairies around here have Shelby's Donuts, which is a donut place that they teamed up with. And those fucking donuts are banging. So. Up here, they're opening Dunkin'. They don't even call it Dunkin' Donuts anymore. They just call it Dunkin' or Didi. They barely have donuts anymore. And their donuts always sucked anyways. Whoa. What? Really? How much? It's a Class C. Hang on. Like, I need something with kind of a toy hauler in the back because I want to be able to put my gear in there and be able to take that toy hauler, knock it down, pull my gear out, and be able to set up anywhere and play a show. Class C is a smaller, okay. But it doesn't happen to have a toy hauler in the back, does it? I'm looking up. Can't even. How much do you want for it? I might be in the market for it at one point. I need something to air ride. Here we go. Carrie K. Every night, lying in bed, holding you close in my dreams. thinking about all the things that we said, coming apart at the seams. It's time to talk it over, but the words come out too rough. Know you were trying, give me the best of your love. Beautiful faces, line empty places. Look at the way that we live, wasting our time, cheap talking wine. Left this so little to give. That same old town is like a cold dark cloud we can never rise above. Here in my heart, give you the best of my love. Oh, 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 sweet darling, you get the best of my love. Oh, sweet darling, you get the best of my love. I'm going back in time and it's a sweet dream. It was a quiet night, be alright if I could go sleeping. But every morning, wake up and worry what's gonna happen today. You see your way, I see it mine, both see it sleeping away. You know we always had each other, baby. I guess it wasn't enough. But here in my heart, give you the best of my love. Oh, sweet darling, you get the best of my love. Oh, sweet darling, you get the best of my love. Oh, sweet darling. Carrie K, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your kindness in a September. Much appreciated. No, thank you. Thank you, Carrie. You're always you're so generous. Always. That means a lot to me and this whole family and this whole community. Thank you so much. Any advice for someone who sounds like a walrus stuck in a bear trap when they try to sing? Yeah, join a punk band. Start a punk band or a metal band. Just do what you do. See what happens. And you're part of the fam. It's not my fam, it's our fam. It's all fam. I always say we. I'm talking to my moderators. I'm talking to Carla about planning out things. I always say we. I never say I. Never. It's never been a thing about I in this channel. It's always we, because this is about us. It's we. Always we. You're welcome for the advice. But I mean, honestly, if you're going to sound like that, you're not going to be singing ballads. Get yourself a metal band or a punk band or something along that lines. It might sound badass if you sound that way. Yeah. All right. Let's do one last one. We'll get out of here. Tomorrow night I'll be back. 6:30. Peanut Pie will be here. And then again on Friday. Normal times. Next week we got a little bit of... The next few weeks we get through the last... The next few weeks, and then we're finally going to feel like we're back on like a normal schedule. I know that No, I never sang Johnny Be Good. I never saw that come up. I never saw the donate. Here's the thing. Sometimes I don't see all that stuff to come through, so I don't know if my moderators. I don't think I saw that. I did not sing Johnny Be Good. But we'll be back on a normal schedule pretty soon. Get through the next couple of weeks and we'll be back on a normal schedule. But this week, tonight, tomorrow, Friday, normal. Next week, I think we're going to be doing a Sunday stream, a Monday night stream, because I won't be streaming Tuesday. Because Tuesday, I'll be going to see the Black Crowes. And then we'll be streaming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. Next week, it'll be a busy week. And then the week after, we haven't figured out yet. And that'll be the last week of September. Like, we'll breeze right through it. So let's do one last song, get out of here so we can all eat. Because I know I'm hungry. Coach, a big shout out to the Dan fam. It's been a year. We figured out it's just been about a year that you guys all showed up. And it's been amazing to have you all here. So, and for you guys and gals to be a part of the family. I appreciate you all. So this one, this is Coach's tune. This is our song. Ready? So you came out of nowhere and into my life. So it took me by complete surprise. Now I never want to see you go. So what do you want to do with your time? So would you mind if spending by my side? Hold my head and tight as we go on. Now I never want to let you go. Hope deep down that you will always know that I feel that you're true, and my heart is with you, and my arms are open wide. And all I have to say is so. So I wake to your words every day. So I hope we always feel this way. Be together and watch our girls go home. Now I never want to let you go. Hope deep down that you will always know that I feel that you're true, and my heart is with you, and my arms are open wide. All I have to say is so. All I have to say is so. Thank you, Poach Mipley. Thank you, buddy. There it is. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. I appreciate all of you. Man, September is off to a hot start. Tomorrow night back at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're raiding the Jukester. You guys always have fun with the Jukester. Get everybody over there. If you're not following Human Juke, then do so. Big shout out to not only my just amazing family, all old, new, young, all of you that come in. And a huge shout out to my moderators for always keeping things copacetic, keeping things up here in line. And I love you guys so much. So I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. All right? Bye-bye. Love you. Bye.